All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, we're opening our meeting. It's 7:05 for Zoning Board of Appeals. This evening, we have on the board Ken Edwards, Randy Stelma, Steve Thompson, myself, Mark Travella, and Nate Nardi Cirrus here also. Our first order of business is to approve the minutes from January 13th.
So for the January 13th, 2025 meeting, there was a motion passed at the February 10th, 2025 meeting to approve those minutes. We found an issue in those minutes, and I just want to correct it for the record. So it was the way the minutes were originally written. There was a motion by Mr. Edwards to approve the variance, motion second by Mr. Thompson, and the motion was denied unanimously. The actual motion should and now does read in the minutes, motion by Mr. Edwards to approve the variance, motion seconded by Mr. Thompson. Roll call vote was as follows: Mr. Thompson, nay; Mr. Baba, nay; Mr. Edwards, nay; Mr. Stelma, nay; Mr. Travella, nay. Motion to approve fails. So just for the record, that correction was made after an inaccuracy was found after that original minutes approval.
Thank you for that explanation. The verbiage is a little confusing.
It's just one of those technical things.
Yes. Once I read it twice, I thought, oh, okay, this makes more sense. All righty then. So we need a motion to approve the correction?
You don't need a motion for 3A, but you do need a motion to approve the 2/10/25 minutes.
Okay, so a motion to approve the minutes of February 10th, 2025.
So moved.
Thank you, Ken. Do we have a second?
I second.
Thanks,
Steven.
Steve, and all in favor. And we're.
Aye, this is Randy.
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. And no old business, right to new business. We are back to 296 Hillside Avenue. It's a variance, and do you want to read the notice?
Sure, I will. Well, maybe take a motion to open the public hearing, and then I'll read the
Okay.
legal notice in once the hearing's open.
Gentlemen, may I have a motion to open up our public hearing for tonight?
So moved.
Thanks, Ken. Second?
I second.
That was Steve. Thank you, and all in favor? Aye.
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 And our meeting
Aye.
is open. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. For the record, City of Torrington Zoning Board of Appeals legal notice. The Zoning Board of Appeals has scheduled a public hearing for the following application on Tuesday, October 14th, 2025 at 7 p.m. in City Hall Auditorium, room 218, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut, for a variance. Applicant Jim Steck for the property located at 296 Hillside Ave. Proposal front yard setback variance on Hillside Ave from 25 feet to 15.5 feet, variance of 9.5 feet. And lot width variance on Hillside Ave from 75 feet to 65.4 feet, a variance of 4.6 feet to convert single-family dwelling into two-family dwelling. Copies of the above mentioned survey and application are on file in the Land Use Office, City Hall, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. Mark Travella, Chair, Zoning Board of Appeals, dated in Torrington, Connecticut, this 30th day of September, 2025, and 7th day of October, 2025.
Thank you, Nate. Do we have anyone to speak on behalf of the variance appeal?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry.
Do we have a microphone for the poor guy? What happened to our podium? Good thing it's on wheels. This is almost as much fun as Price is Right.
Exactly.
Yes, you may. You just may. Could you please identify yourself? Your address?
Yes, hi, my name is Felipe do Carmo. I'm a resident of 296 Hillside Avenue in Torrington. And I'm here today to apply for a variance for a front yard setback on the 296 Hillside property. I first purchased this property about 3 years ago. Unbeknownst to me, I purchased this property was set up as a multifamily. It was 2 units, 2 separate entrances. Everything was set up as a 2-family. And through this process, when I went to renew my insurance, my homeowner's insurance, they told me that was registered with the town as a single family. So through that process, I look for legal advice, legal counseling. So I met with Stack and attorney James Stack, and he told me that we should have gone through the process of changing to a multifamily since we had, 2 tenants in there. I live upstairs and I had a tenant downstairs. At that point, we filed all the paperwork. We came to town. He filed all the paperwork and applied for the variances, the variances that were not complying at that point because somebody had changed the use. I think around 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Then at that point, we were, meeting, he was meeting with zoning, I believe, and going through the process of changing the property to a multifamily. At that point, we had an accident. Somebody lost their brakes and drove into my front porch. So that was when the fire department came and police and what do you call it? The zoning enforcement officer. So he found us within violation because the house was registered as a single family and we were using as a multifamily. At that point too, talking to Stack, we were in 2 violations, the front setback and rear setback. Before we got the notice of violation, there was a property adjacent to my property in the back that we decided to purchase with his advice that was going to conform with the rear setback. So the front setback, there is not much we can do about it because it's the street, but we're conforming with the rear setback and the property has been increased by the new standards with the zoning, which is, I think it was 0.23, and now it's like a third of an acre, which it conforms with new rules and regulations.
Quite a story. Wow.
No kidding.
So now the house is 2-family. This is what the variance is for.
Yes. Yep.
Any further comment or discussion?
Nope.
No? Okay. To our board, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to, we can, put it out to folks
Yeah.
online or to make comment on the public hearing before you deliberate. I'm happy to read the assistant planner memo for
I
this
would
as
like
well.
that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yep, you're welcome. I mean, I do, I don't know if it matters, but I do have some documentation, photos of how the whole neighborhood is set up. So we are in the nest of the multifamily homes.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and
Do you have any need for those as record?
So it's tricky to do that because we have so many commissioners online. It'd be
Yep.
difficult to share those. However, I think I incorporated that into the memo.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'll read that and then you can open it up to others to speak on the hearing. So this is a memo to zoning board of appeals from Nate Nardi Cyrus, Assistant City Planner, October 14th, 2025. I've reviewed the information and plans contained in the above referenced application package and I support the granting of the variances as requested to allow front yard setback and lot width variances for a two-family use. The change of the property to a two-family dwelling is in keeping with the uses in the neighborhood, as well as the size and position of many of the residences in the neighborhood. The commission should not, in their determination, consider the use of the property in the variance, only the the front building setback variance being request, and the lot width variance. If the variance is granted, staff may administratively allow the conversion per sections 3.0 of the Torrington zoning regulations. Possible hardship determination could be the pre-existing non-conforming nature of the structure and many residences in the immediate neighborhood. The request is in harmony with similar residential uses in that immediate neighborhood. So that gets to the point you were making, that it's consistent with other uses. It doesn't require, the conversion can be done administratively in the office once the variance is received. So as a commission, you're only granting the variance for the lot width and the front yard setback. You're not considering the use. I can change the use administratively in the office. So that keeps you away from that element, which is you're not permitted to give use variances directly.
No.
So, so our office is in favor of this application as it sits. And I can go ahead and share the scan of the property for folks to look at while others
perfect.
make comment.
Oh, look at that. Okay, great.
So for the record, this is the 3-story dwelling. That's where the two-family is. And so this is that variance. It's a 25-foot required, and they have 15 to the porch, 15.5. And they required, I believe it's a 75-foot side yard or 80-foot side yard variance. And they need that to make the change, and they have 65.
Wow.
But in the rear, this is the property that they acquired. So originally the parcel, ended somewhere over here probably.
Uh-huh.
And they bought this back piece to make the lot more conforming, not only with the rear yard setback, but there's a minimum impervious. So you need to have a certain amount of area that allows rainfall to penetrate.
Mm-hmm.
And so that excess lawn,
Yep.
grass area, makes them conform with that part of the regulation.
You now have an estate.
Kidding.
Very nice. Shall we open it up to the
Public?
public for any further comment? Questions? You all set?
Fiance, I live there.
I think
Feel that
could you just identify yourself,
Yeah,
please?
just speak.
Come to the microphone.
Hi, my name is Veronica King, and I'm Felipe do Carmo's fiance, and I live at 296 Hillside. I just want to add that it's important to say, I feel that it's important to say that there will be no changes made, any change made to the property. We are asking for to the appeal, to the change, to the variance, because that's how we purchase, that's how it is. There will be no changes at all in any the street or sidewalks or anything. We are not changing anything. We're not building anything. We're not modifying anything. We just become aware of the new law,
Mhm.
and we just want to be in compliance.
Thank you. Okay. Now, do we close the public hearing for the committee?
Yes, you would take a motion to close the public hearing.
Gentlemen, can we have a motion to close the public hearing so that we may talk?
Here, so moved. It's Ken.
Is that Ken?
Yep.
Steve
it's
seconds.
Thanks,
it.
Ken. I can't see him.
Mhm.
And a second?
Steven seconds.
Steve, was that you? Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
do we have anything to discuss or questions amongst ourselves?
And I just clarifying what I just heard, we're only granting them the variance for the front and the side and the width. And that would be the same whether it was a single family or a multifamily dwelling.
Yeah, it would be the same bulk regulations for a 3-family. Once it gets to multifamily, which is 4 or greater, the regulations change, it becomes density related. So it would allow that. However, if it was to go to a 3, it would have to go to planning and zoning for a special exception, which is a public hearing to change that use to a 3-family. And so there'd be other considerations, and they could reasonably deny that based on other things. If approved, as it is, I could approve it administratively in the office. They would just take out a zoning permit to change the use from a 1-family to a 2-family just with this map, and I could go ahead and approve that. So that's kind of the difference, is that it reasonably really only would be used for a conversion to a 2-family.
Did that answer your question, Ken?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, great. Any other discussion?
No, this is
Okay, I'll
Randy.
take
I don't,
that
I
as a
don't, I don't
no.
have any questions. Yep.
Say it, Steve, was that you?
No, that's Randy. I was just saying, I don't have any further questions.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're done.
Yeah, so you would just, you could ask for a motion to approve the variance for applicant Jim Steck, 296
Oh, wow.
Hillside Ave,
Very good.
change front yard proposal to change front yard setback and lot width.
Okay, so what Nate said, do I have a motion to approve the variance presented before us for 296 Hillside Avenue, the change of the front yard setback and lot width as presented by Jim Steck?
So moved. It's Ken.
Ken, thank you.
I second.
Is that Steve?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Or do we have to do it
Aye.
individually?
I would do roll call. Just
Okay,
because
roll call. So Ken, how do you vote?
Aye.
Thank you. Steve?
Aye.
And was it Randy?
Yep. Aye.
Okay, and I vote yes. Aye also. So I guess motion carried to approve the variance.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, so the motion is approved. Just, you can reach out to me in the office and we can process the rest of the work, paperwork. You'll have to file something in the city clerk, but if you want to just come in, we can go over that together.
Sounds good.
Or have Jim Steck do it.
All right, sounds good.
What? Well, it doesn't, I mean, at this point, the minutes reflect it's effective immediately. You have to file some paperwork with the city clerk. You have to file that variance, but you've been granted the variance to allow you to make that change back. But I can go through all of what you need to do just to administer, like your paperwork steps. You can either, Jim Steck can do it, or you can call me and we can go over that together, whatever you want to do. Okay?
Perfect.
All right, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for keeping your property in compliance. You're welcome. Thank you very much. So that being our only order of business, we're done for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I can report out on item 5.B.
Yeah, I'd like to know, what is that? Yes.
Give me a quick second. I'm just going to try to switch the camera angle. Back on you, Mark. So item 5.B, appeal of ZEO decision. So there'd been an order to cease and correct for this applicant, Jose Samba, on 67 Brookside Ave. They had a violation related to an illegal 3-family home and illegal auto body shop and a couple other violations.
Oh, that case.
Yeah. And he got all his paperwork in and was ready to go, and then called me, and I did a site visit, and he had brought the whole property into compliance without trying to appeal the decision. So he formally withdrew the application with a written notice. And so, we're basically marking it compliant until we, reinspect in 6 months, which is our standard protocol.
Okay.
So that's no need for you to hear that one.
Well, I'm glad that got rectified. Very good. All right, so we're finished. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thanks, Ken.
Second.
Second, Favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And thank
Aye.
you and good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Good night,
everyone.
everybody.